Hello, Facebook friends, everybody. I realized it's been a while since I did a page for Addict. Actually, I have two pages worked on already. Well, I think we left off on page 32. So, what I'm going to do is do page 33 for you. So, let's get cracking. Drake slowly opened his eyes the next morning and looked over at a sleeping Nicole. He realized he was wrong about her betraying him to Josh. He would have time to make up for that later. Right now he had to get rid of Josh before she changes her mind and attempts to free him and run off with him. He had all the power in that moment in time. He took Nicole from all the pain she was feeling and helped her to escape it. But in doing so, he took her away from Josh, her father, and her friends. He knew the price of sacrifice all too well, and if he could live with it, so could she. He slowly got out of bed and slipped on his robe. He went down to the kitchen where Matt was preparing Josh's breakfast. "Morning, boss. Coffee?" Matt asked. "Yes, please," he smiled. "So I take it Nicole explained everything to you?" Matt asked. "Yes, and we had yet another glorious evening together." He smiled as he sipped his coffee. "I've made a decision," Drake said. "What's that, sir?" Matt asked. "It's time we freed Josh and let him go." "After all, a deal's a deal," Drake said. "As you wish, sir," Matt said. "It's also to keep Josh and Nicole apart, and from reuniting and running off," Drake said. Matt nodded and gathered the tray and took it down to the basement. Josh had just woken up and threw the covers off. Matt brought his clean clothes down to him and some showering stuff. "Jump in the shower. Drake is letting you go." Matt smiled as he walked back upstairs. Josh ate his breakfast and got showered and cleaned up. He knew what he had experienced was terrible, but Nicole's fate will be worse if he doesn't get her out. He realized he had to go to the detective and give him Drake's location and everything. Of course, he also realized it was a risk, and there was a good chance Drake and Matt would find out. Hopefully it would be too late by the time they do, and they would be behind bars. And that, my friends, is page 33. I'll get around to doing page 34 for you eventually. It's just, I want to be busy yet again, and who knows what's in store. So see you on page 34.